Hey guys, welcome back to Detective D, the Silk Rose Murders. In the last episode, we went to the library, we learned a little bit about the murderer, or at least we think that it's the murderer. And now we are here at the market, and this person, Jing Yali, has a book that is very important to us, but she actually can't remember. And we already talked to her. Okay, and we want to jog her memory. Maybe if we do that by showing her the notes? I have no reason to give her that to her. Okay, maybe with this? She sells flowers, maybe something like this? Okay, but she said that she needs something to jog her memory. And she can't remember seeing people at the library. Maybe if we talk to the two brothers in the library, oh no, that's not the library. We can obtain something maybe that is of interest. So if we talk to, okay, there's nothing to talk about, but there's this, which I overlooked apparently. It's a small plaque that reads "Silence is golden." Can we take this? May I borrow this plaque?
That thing? You can have it. Someone ordered an entire crate of those by mistake. We've got more than we know what to do with.
In that case... Okay, that might actually be enough already. So we will give that a try. And hopefully... we will receive something of interest here. Okay, so if we show that to her... Does this look familiar? Yes, it does! Where have I seen this before? Of course, it's the plaque from the Imperial Library. That's why I met those funny brothers. The tall one was particularly nice. He let me take a book with me, but I don't remember reading the book or where I put it. Oh dear, they must think I stole it. I should go back there and apologize. This happens to me all the time. Memories fade in and out. What's worse, I lose things constantly. Do you know why you took out a book about obscure writing systems? Is that what it was? It's not coming back to me. I can't think of why I would have been interested in that. I'm so sorry. I wish I could somehow remember more. Oh, okay, maybe if we show her the rose. Maybe now? Okay, so that didn't help. So what are we actually supposed to do? What are we supposed to do, guys? I don't think that going to the Justice Department does anything. Okay, maybe, just maybe, we are supposed to solve this. Can we use this? No, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, so let's have a look here. So what could be this code? Itself, this note makes very little sense. What do these numbers represent, and why do some numbers appear to be missing? Maybe 3 turns and then it should be a 7? So we need 3 turns. 1. I think I understand now. So okay, so we're gonna do this and this. Okay, so we need... So they reset. And we want... wait a second. Wait a second. So, let's have another look. We start with a 5. Then we want 3. And then we will have to add up to 7. And then we will have... add up to 9, which is the 6. And then we will have to turn this one. Okay, I think I get it. We will have to turn this once. This one, so this is 7. Right? Then we have to turn this once more. No, it wasn't like that. Okay. Okay, I am so stupid. So let's go with this. Let's go with this. And once more. Okay, that didn't... So 3. So this is 7. And this will be 9 if we turn this 5 to... So this will be 9. Aha! Okay, okay, yes, it's opened. Okay, so we figured it out. We figured it out. Okay. So now we can enter. Alright, let's have a look around. We could have done that beforehand. I'm really sorry that we that I was too stupid to get it. But now, it's fine. We got it. Here's the letter of the silk Han Sidong stole from Gu Chuan. He crafted each rose meticulously with this material. Oh man, okay. There's also a wood block. Han Sidong never stopped practicing his woodblock carving skills. He was obviously very smart, gifted even. What turned him into such a violent predator? There's a chest too. It's not locked, so let's open it. Oh my god, okay, top left node, center node, bottom right node, top right node. A node was removed from here. I can make out what's left of it. It reads the Silk Rose Assassins. It reads Julin Fei, beloved daughter of Zhu Dan. The walking stick is her weakness. Her name is circled around and crossed out. It reads Shi Yuan Yan, beloved wife of Lam Hai Fang. The book is her weakness. Her name is circled and crossed out. It reads Yuan Qi, unattached, must use force. Her name is circled and crossed out. It reads Empress Wu, mother of the roses. They are her weakness. Her name is circled. It reads woman's script is the key. That's how they communicate. It's a piece of silk cloth. There's something printed on it. What is printed on it? It's a piece of silk cloth with an odd symbol printed on it. This must be the symbol Gu Chuan saw Han Sidong practicing. Its style resembles that of the 6 mysterious characters left at the crime scene. So can we... These items don't fit, so maybe we are supposed to show that? Have I forgotten something? We have read everything here. So the rumors were true. Not only did the Empress sanction the use of the clandestine forces, she gave birth to a secret weapon of her very own, a group of 4 female assassins, codenamed the Silk Roses. Julin Fei, Shi Wenyan and Yuan Qi. All 3 were once members of this group, but one person has been taken off this board and remains unaccounted for. Highly skilled and intelligent, they used a secret writing system called Women's Script to communicate, which means the Empress herself must know this language as well. but each of them returned to normal lives around 2 months ago. Were the Silk Roses disbanded? Yes, that makes perfect sense. Once the Empress officially took over power, it would have been politically untenable for her to condone such a faction with her own regime. It had to be swept under the rug. But somehow, Han Sidong found out about all this and orchestrated a plot to take out the Silk Roses one by one. How did he know about them? Did he witness one of the Silk Roses kill someone? Or worse, was he related to one of their targets? Whatever the reason, his plan was ultimately aimed at taking out the person who started it all. But how does he intend to reach the Empress? She is virtually untouchable within the confines of the royal palace. Unless he's luring her out. She's walking straight into his trap. Found Han Sidong's notes revealing that his targets were once members of the Silk Roses. We are still missing 2 though. Oh, achievement unlocked. The balance. Alright. Okay, so we got that. We can still have a look if we want to. But there's actually no need to, right? Wait a second, so... now we do have this, right? And this might jog the memory of the Flower Girl. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Alright, so here we go. Does the symbol mean anything to you? Yes! I recognize it! The symbol, I've been searching for it. It's something from my past that I did not want to forget. But now, it feels like an entire part of my past has been unlocked. I can remember. Tell me more. Growing up in a small village, a young girl like me had little chance of learning how to read or write. Or at least, that's what the men believed. My mother and others like her secretly taught their daughters a special writing system. One reserved only for women. We simply called it women's script. Not all girls knew it, of course. It was difficult to learn and even harder to master. But once learned, this script became a way for us sworn sisters to communicate with each other, to explore the magic of the written and through the poetry and art. Unfortunately, after my carriage accident, I had lost the ability to read or write a single character. Yet I knew that this knowledge was within me. I just needed to unlock it somehow. That's why I went to the Imperial Library. I had hoped that my hunch was true, and that surrounded with all that knowledge I could find something that could spark my memory. But the book I thought might have answers proved to be useless. It contained no mention of women's script, only languages invented by men and their grand ambitions. In my frustration, I threw it into the river, but thanks to you and the symbol, it's all coming back. You see, the symbol itself means woman. It is the first character we learned to write. Now I can't wait to return home and practice. I can't let it fade away. That is remarkable. I had no idea such a script existed. I suppose that is the point. If men want to exclude us, then we have no choice but to create our own paths, far away from your judgment and suspicions. Point well taken. Let's hope men and women can continue to strive for a better union. Okay. So it's gone. Can we still talk to you though? I have no more questions for now, thank you. Okay. What am I missing though? What if we show her this now? Does this make a... Need you to look... Okay, I need you to look at one more thing for me. Can you tell me if this is women's script? Yeah, why yes, this is indeed women's script. But I'm a bit rusty. Can you read it? I think so, I believe it says... Meet alone, Crown Prince, resting place. Does that mean anything to you? I'm afraid it does. It is the final stage of his plan. This message was for her all along. The murders, the notes, the handmade silk roses. It was all leading to this. A way to lure her out of the royal palace and into the open. He knew she would recognize the victims and the symbolic roses. He knew she could read women's script. But most importantly, he knows she'll do anything to cover up this dark stain in her past. That's why she can't refuse to meet him. That's why she may go alone. How foolish of me. All those clues, all those deductions, I alerted directly to him. Now with this message, he's told her exactly where to find him. Dark Stain? Royal Palace? Are you talking about the... I'm sorry, I've said too much. I must go now. Thank you for all your help. You're welcome. Best of luck to you. Oh God. The Crown Prince. That must be a reference to Yi Zong, the Empress's firstborn son, and heir to the throne before he died suddenly at the age of 23. Some speculated that the power struggle between him and his mother was the true cause of his demise, but those rumors foul play were never proven. Yi Zong's tomb is on the outskirts of the city, on the mountain to the east. That must be what means by resting place. The Empress confiscated the evidence from the Justice Department last night, which means she would have left this morning. If I make haste, I could still catch up to her. I must hurry. Okay, but we still have one more to go. Alright, we must haste. We must make haste. We must save the Empress. Go, 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 go. Exit to map. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we are. What is this card? The abandoned card looks like it's been here for a while. Can we interact with it in some way? Oh man, okay, what's... Oh, there's Commander Yao? Commander Yao? Dear NGA! What happened here? Her Majesty is in peril. You must save her. That madman ambushed us. You're hurt. Never mind that. The Empress is trapped inside the tomb. You have to get her out before she drowns. But, okay. Tell me what happened. How was the Empress ambushed? Earlier this morning, the Empress asked me to come with her on the important mission. She wouldn't tell me anything about it, only that it needed to be kept secret. When we arrived here, the tomb entrance was open. I could sense the danger, but she said she had to go in. I wasn't going to let her go by herself, so we entered together. As we made our way into the inner corridor, a booby trap was set off. The Empress pushed me out of the way before a large metal gate trapped her inside. That's when I saw him. He opened a water valve and ran for the exit. You mean Han Sidong? Is that his name? I told you the Empress didn't tell me anything. I chased him down these steps, but he managed to surprise me with a strike of his dagger. But the scoundrel never saw me riposte coming either. With all my strength, I thrust my sword into his ribcage. The trail of blood behind you, follow it, dear NGA. I'm certain he could not have made it very far. That wound looks bad. It's nothing. The Empress is all that matters now. I shouldn't have let Her Majesty fall for that trap. I shouldn't have protected her. You did everything you could under the circumstances. Han Sidong was in control. Don't give up on yourself now. Think of the loved ones who care for you. Think of... your father, Corona Yao. How did you know he was my father? Corona Yao told me he had an estranged daughter. At first I did not see the connections, but slowly they came into light. In truth, the clues were abundant. Okay guys, I'm really sorry. I have to say that was a fluke. I had no idea that although Yao, that makes total sense. The same last name, each servants in the imperial court, and both possessing the same sharp tongue honesty. But what clinched it was his behavior after your visit to the Justice Department to confiscate the evidence. I didn't see you that night, but I knew that the Empress wouldn't have trusted anyone else for the job. Once I saw his reaction to the following morning, I knew. Your father loves you very much. Now you must fight. I'll get you some help as soon as the Empress is secured. I'm sorry I doubted you, dear NGA. Family matters. We got an achievement for that. It was a fluke. I have to say, it was a fluke. Hang in there, Commander Yao. Alright. Do we have to solve another riddle here, though? Yi Zong's tomb. The entrance is locked. Okay, so there is a riddle here. What are we supposed to do? 5 plates. From the top going clockwise. The three symbols represent the 5 essential elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. So how to solve this though? Okay, so we can't open this, I think. The blood trail. The trail of blood leads to the path down the hillside. So we can still go to the hillside. I was like, okay, that's the only way we can actually go. But it's not. So what's this lantern all about? It reads, later forged by fire and sealed by water. It reads, first plain and now hollowed earth. It reads, later forged by fire and sealed by water. First plain and now hollowed earth. Okay, so maybe we can solve this puzzle. I don't know which one is... It's no use. These plates can be pressed, but not without the center key. Okay, we need... okay. Alright. That's okay. Let's go to the hillside then. Oh, there's... Okay. Here's my love. Just like I promised you. It's over now, Han Sidong. I know what you've done and why you did it. Give up now before it's too late. Do you hear that, my love? The great Diriangier thinks he knows the truth. Tell me, detective. What do you think you know? I know that you are a murderous coward. You killed Zhu Fei, Shi Wenyang, and Yuan Qi, and now you're attempting to kill the Empress. No more games. Tell me how to open the tomb's doors so this madness may come to an end. A coward? Your precious Empress corrupts the souls of innocents and sends them to do her bidding. And you say I'm a coward? You know nothing of the truth, dear NGA. You know nothing of depths of woman's depravity. But you will know the truth. My beloved Sun Ying will not die in vain. Who did you... Sun Ying? You mean the maidservant who killed the Korean ambassador in Penglai? He remembers you, my love. Think hard, detective. You were there that night. Did you really believe that Sun Ying committed suicide because of that odious rat? Or that she loved him? I knew something was off. That much is true. But it was just a feeling. I couldn't figure out why, but it all seemed staged. You're beginning to understand, aren't you? All you need is the willingness to look behind the curtains. Why do you think I've kept you so close all this time? I wanted you to see. You were fooled once, but now open your eyes and see the truth. Sun Ying was a target. No, how disappointing you are, dear Angier. Her real name was Gong Jiajia. She was the very first Silk Road recruit by the 10 Consort Wu. I should have thought about this before clicking anything. A trained assassin in the highest order. She excelled at becoming invisible. She could become anyone, make you believe anything. Do you see now? Yes, I'm starting to see. Ambassador Choi's death was made to look like a love affair gone wrong, but it was in fact an assassination ordered by Consort Wu. It was all perfectly staged. First, Sun Ying infiltrated the staff, an easy task that could have been achieved by bribing the previous maidservant. Then, she manufactured a romance between her and Choi, the central lie that would trick all of us. Once he was hooked, his death could be made to look like a crime of passion, instead of a politically motivated assassination. That's it. Go on. Consort Wu knew that she could pick up the pieces of the stalled treaty if it looked like the Korean ambassador was also at fault. The emperor was sick and she was on the brink of power. Securing the credit for such a marquee treaty was ultimately what she was after. She saw an opportunity to gain more ground in her fight for the throne, and at the expense of her husband's legacy, she seized the moment. But why the suicide? Why did Sun Ying have to die? He's almost there, my love. Sacrifice, solidarity, and sisterhood. That was their creed. The Silk Roses were formed for one purpose only: to bolster the campaign of the first female empress at any and all cost. Now do you understand why the ruthless tyrant must be eliminated? She poisoned the hearts of those women for her own gain.
Is there any worse crime?
But you're the one who killed them and took their hearts. Why not spare them if you blame the Empress?
I took their hearts so they could be cleansed and redeemed. They no longer suffer the stain of corruption and shame because of it.
You would kill just to appease your own morbid sense of justice? Those women deserve better than that. You're the one who's been blinded by vengeance and hatred.
I had to do it for Sun Ying. I had to be strong. Isn't that right, my love? She turned you against me, but now can you see what I am capable of? We were inseparable as children. We were supposed to grow old together until that monster sank her claws into you. Suddenly you changed, said I was too weak to understand your new purpose. But don't you see how strong I've become, my love?
Enough! Your wound is worsening. Tell me how to open the tomb's door. Enough damage has already been done.
At least we will be together, my love. No more distractions. No more missions. I'm so tired. So tired. Tell them what happened to us, dear Angier. Tell them what kind of person sits on the throne. You must tell them.
Investigation complete. Learn to the link between Han Sidong, Sun Ying and the Empress Sun Ying was the first Silk Rose. Alright guys, History of Violence as an achievement unlocked too. I'm really sorry, but we have hit the end of the episode mark. If you want to know how this is going to be resolved, you'll have to tune in next time for Detective D, The Silk Rose Murders. See you then.